Bale is the name of two former polities located in the southeastern part of modern Ethiopia. The medieval dependency of Bale. The earlier Bale was a Muslim tributary kingdom to the Emperor of Ethiopia during the Solomonic dynasty, located between Ifat and Hadiyah. Tadeta Tamrat locates Bale south of the Shabelle River, which separated the kingdom from Dawaro to the north and Adal to the northeast. Richard Pankhurst adds that its southern boundary was the Ganao Doria River. Ulrich Braukamper, after discussing the evidence, states that this former dependency occupied an area in the northeast of the province which later was named after it, between the mountain range of Urgamar and the eastern Wabi Bend. This kingdom's earliest surviving mention is in the soldiers' songs of Emperor Amdacian I. The historian Shihab al-Umari described its size as 20 days traveled by 6 days travel, and its lands were more fertile and with a better climate than its Muslim neighbors. It had an army of 18,000 horsemen and many foot soldiers. While the Muslim kingdom of Bale was the first territory under the Ethiopian emperor Imam that Ahmad Khan conquered after the Battle of Shibra Kure, Emperor Gelawdus quickly reconquered it after the Imam's death. However, the territory eventually became the possession of the Oromo people, who had begun settling there as early as the Modern Gada. Ethiopian efforts to reconquer Bale ended when Faisal, brother of Emperor Sasa Dengel, was killed with all of his people by the Dora Oromo, following a failed rebellion against his brother in 1567. Faisal had fled there, apparently believing that the southern boundaries would serve him as a power base. Sasa Dengel, during his successful campaign against the ruler of Hara, advanced as far as the Shabelle, but the Oromo had meanwhile migrated further north into the Amhara-ruled empire behind his back. Although the Royal Chronicle of Emperor Suetonius reports that Dagano, the governor of Bale, had paid tribute to Emperor Yakob, Braukamper concludes that, for the entirety of the historical situation, that Ethiopia's claim to sovereignty later in the 17th century was purely theoretical. The province of Bale, the later Bale, named for the earlier one, was a province in the southeastern part of Ethiopia, with its capital city at Gobar. It was created in 1960 out of the province of Hare-Urge south of the Shabelle. The lowlands of both Bale and Hare-Urge encompassed Ethiopia's portion of the Ogaden. Beginning in 1963, Issac Ogutu led a rebellion which at one point involved all of Bale. The Ethiopian military was not able to put it down until 1969. Issac Ogutu did not offer his surrender until February of the following year, and afterward was granted a commission in the Ethiopian army. With the adoption of the constitution in 1995, Bale was divided between the Oromia and Somali regions of Ethiopia.